Hey there people, welcome to Film Screeny. History Channel's show Forged in Fire is extremely exciting, as it shows the viewers some of the most fascinating historical weapons being remade by the bladesmith without using the latest technology. Here are the top 8 breathtaking weapons crafted on Forged in Fire. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Alright, now let's begin. Number 8. Hunga Munga. The Hunga Munga is an African tribal weapon. It is a deadly weapon that is meant to be thrown after taking a precise shot. The design is technically somewhere between a knife and a hatchet. This blade is not as big as the other weapons and looks quite innocent, but when it is handled by a professional, it can kill. The weapon appeared in Season 3 and is one of the most marvelous African weapons. The design is absolutely sleek, and the creativity it took for the bladesmith to make this is spot on. Number 7. Katar. The Katar is a weapon that is unique in its design. It's a dagger of sorts, but brilliantly created. The weapon goes as far as the 14th century, and its origins lie somewhere in the subcontinent. The weapon is huge in its size, but it is extremely deadly when used the right way. During testing, it pierced through the pig's carcass, which shows how pointy its tip is. Apart from this, the weapon used to be a sign of wealth back in the 14th century. Number 6. Shamshir. The Shamshir is a Persian-Iranian sword that was first designed ages ago. Shamshir is a Persian word that means lion, and true to its name, the sword can attack successfully just like the king of the jungle. The sword has a long and thin blade that can cut through literally anything. During the filming of the show, the sword was tested on a carcass and the sword could cut through the bones as well. The sword is not very glorious to look at, but it is as powerful as its name. Number 5. Tabar Shishpar. The Tabar Shishpar is an erratic axe-mace hybrid. The other name of this weapon is saddle axe. The origins of this weapon is from India and was used for the first time in the 18th century. The blade of the Tabar Shishpar is 22 inches long and is in a 5-inch slim crescent shape. During testing, such a cute-looking weapon sliced really deep when used on a dummy. The weapon was made to kill. Number 4. Viking Battle Axe. This weapon is quite different from the others because it is handled by a long shaft. The blade is so sharp that it can pierce through any flesh and was made to hunt during war. The Vikings weren't a group of elites, hence they preferred to carry axes instead of swords, and over the years they learned mastery over the art of making sharp-bladed axes. This axe is a common war axe, but it can definitely slice through any chainmail. Number 3. Scottish Claymore. This weapon was made in Season 2 when the bladesmiths were not allowed to use electricity to curate a weapon. It is a long sword and has a double-edged blade, which makes it not only stand out but is also a deadly weapon. It was used by Scottish warriors and the Highlanders sometime between the 15th and 17th centuries. The name Claymore is special as it comes especially from Gaelic dialect and was initially called Highlander. The whole sword is as long as 5 feet, with the blade itself being 4 feet and the shaft being 1 foot. Even the Vikings were scared of this sword. Number 2. Katana. The katana is basically a Japanese sword. The katana is so famous for its deadly traits that often in movies this is the sword we see. It is a single-sided blade that can pierce through flesh due to its curved nature. The sword has a long history of being used to guard and fight from the 1300s to 1500s. The design of the sword is also impeccable. The blade itself is 24 inches, adding to the beauty. Number 1. Knightly Poleaxe. Let's end with this one. The knightly poleaxe, also known as poleaxe or poleaxe, is a pole weapon. It is not a sword or knife, but its unique design is what has earned it this first place position. The pole has 3 deadly points. There is an axe of either left and right, and the hammer is on the opposite side of the axe, and then the thrusting point, the hammerhead, is on the top. Each of these points can be used to kill. The design is perfectly thought of and is viable. These weapons hold great historical value, and we can see how people years ago were brilliant when it came to crafting weapons. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's never too late. Give it a thumbs up, people. We'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.